friends, welcome back to the channel today. Today we are going to be having a look at Transformers Bumblebee movie studio series deluxe class wheeljack, brought to you by the one and only the Bronco Knight himself. So wheeljack, I personally like his design. I'm just gonna put out there right now, I like his design from the G1 as well as the Bumblebee movie. Now, when I first saw Bumblebee in the theaters, I was blown away by how many of these G1 figures or characters that we got from the 80s cartoon and brought to live action by Travis Knight himself, who was the director of Bumblebee. I'm literally blown away by that. And I'm also going to be planning on doing a podcast here really soon. So if you like me to do that, feel free to comment down below what I should talk about. Or if you have any suggestions on what I can also bring to the channel, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to make things happen. So we have a nice image of wheeljack himself. And this does have the plastic covering right here to where you can't interact with the figure, but you know, some people like it, some people don't, but it is what it is. He is number 81 in the Studio Series lineup, so there's quite a few figures out there that are looking pretty sweet. Got a nice action posed wheeljack right there. And we have the official obligatory product shot with his robot and vehicle. And it converts in 31 steps. So I'm looking forward to bringing this guy to the channel today and showing you what this guy is all about. It also includes a removable backdrop, which shows a area from Cybertron from the beginning of the Bumblebee movie. Now, excuse me. Now, there's a bow right here that ties in with the opening sequence of Bumblebee from the Cybertron Falls scene. So, without further ado, let's check it out. Wheeljack and the Autobots are overwhelmed by the Decepticon attack and must escape Cybertron if they hope to survive. Now, later on in the video, I will be given a brief bio about that, because I've seen Bumblebee about I don't know, 10 to 15 times. So I have a pretty good idea, and I'll be able to interpret that on today's video. So, yeah, from what it looks like it's a Cybertronian car, which theoretically it could be a somebody could actually make it here on Earth. Who knows? And then you got a nice pulled up image of wheeljack himself, looking really nice. Yep, and he's also a deluxe class. Yeah, not much else to say about the box. So let's get wheeljack out of the box and see how cool he really is. Alrighty, so here we have wheeljack out of the packaging, and I gotta say, for a toy form to be brought out from the 80s cartoon of the G1 and to make him like a live action from the Bumblebee movie, I am literally blown away by that. Now, it's a very nice representation of wheeljack. Like, you can see some pretty good sculpt right there, where the eyes are. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best representations of wheeljack. Now, I should let you know that in my previous video with RC, I did a side-by-side comparison of her and Wheeljack, and I will post a picture right here so that we guys can see that. But anywho, a little bit about that. So with Wheeljack returning to the big screen this Friday, there's a lot of people who don't understand why Wheeljack, who from the Bumblebee movie looked like this, to looking like this. Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you know, throughout the few years in between Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast, they've undergone some transformations, kind of like a metamorphosis or something like that, where it goes through evolutions or some kind of maybe evolutions. I don't know, but in my opinion, like, I know a lot of people, or you guys are probably gonna hate me for that, but like right now, like I think that this guy is the best representation. However, when the movie comes out, that might change a lot of people's minds. So I just want to let you guys know about that, because sometimes people like it being the G1, which I do too, but if they redesigned it for a reason, then that reason must be a good one. But I guess we will see. So, but yeah, like Wheeljack himself, I want to say he's kind of like a smart aleck from what I've seen, who likes to do it like himself, like he likes to do it his own way. Now, if you watch Transformers Prime, which I will be bringing that up because, Wheeljack actually transforms kind of like in a sports car, which this which this guy kind of converts into, but it's more like Cybertronian. However, it does not take anything away from the fact that it looks like that somebody could actually make it if they have the right tools, or if they have the right parts, I should say. So, articulation, his arm can. Boy, it's a really stiff joint. His arm can go a full 360 and can go out that far, in that far. You have elbow movement. It looks like you got two joints, like right here, so which can extend like that, and then the second one to about 90 degrees. No wrist articulation, unfortunately, so same goes for here. Now you can move. These are pretty much personal preference. I kind of like it like that for some odd reason. So yeah, you can move the hips in and out like so. Legs can go out that far and back. And unfortunately, it only looks like it can go about that far. You do have bend here at the knee, which is about 90 degrees, which is really nice. No ankle tiltage or pivot, so that kind of stinks. But other than that, you do get some waist articulation, waist rotation due to transformation. But other than that, there's not much really to say about his robot mode, other than the fact that, you know, he almost, like I said, for it kind of almost looks like he popped right out of the movie into the real life world. And his weapon, I'm not sure what kind of weapon it is, but it actually looks really, really nice. So let me see if I can get it pretty good. That is probably like the best representation of Wheeljack's face. So, and then a nice little Autobot symbol. So, there you go. Alrighty, so time for some comparisons. So, here we have to start off with one of the big guys himself, Voyager Soundwave. Rise of the Beast Deluxe Class Bumblebee. And I will be doing a review on Bumblebee himself. There's multiple versions of Bumblebee from the Bee movie himself. Let me down in the comments below like which one you want me to review the most. And then we can go from there. And last but not least, here we have the Commander himself, aids in the Autobot Resistance. Voyager, Optimus Prime. So, there you go. Alrighty, so I guess there's only one thing left to do, so let's get down to transformation from his robot to his vehicle. Now, his vehicle mode transformation is kind of a little bit complex, and it gets very tricky every once in a while, so you have to make sure everything is lined up. But for the most part, it's a really good but a little complicated transformation, but overall not too terribly bad. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to move the gun if you haven't already done so, which can be a little bit pain in the butt. There we go. Set off to the side. Alright. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to bring these up like so. You're going to want to pull these down to right about here. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to detach this whole assembly right here. And you're going to put the head at an angle. Lift that up. And then you're going to straighten the head out. And it's going to go like right there. But for right now, we're just going to leave that to the side. You're going to come around here and you're going to turn these like so. Which can be a little bit tricky. There we go. And then leave those for right now. You want to make sure everything is lined up. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Okay, hang on. Let me push these out real fast. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So wait, what? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Let's see. What? Oh. Okay. When you do these, you have to make sure they're looking like this. So, don't worry about plugging that in just yet. See, that's where the head's gonna go, so that's pretty much done. You're gonna lift that up. And where's a little tool when you need one? There we go. So set you right there. Yes, yes, it's taking me a little bit longer than usual, but you know, if you want to skip forward to the when I get to the transformation complete, go right ahead. I don't stop you. Okay. So let's see what we do now. It's been a while since I've done this guy. Alright, let's see now. Okay. So okay, there we go. So with this, you twist it up, like so. I don't believe it locks in any place. So it kind of just fills out like that. And then you're just gonna bend it down like so. And then start lining up the pieces. Before we do that, let's go ahead and turn this around like so. There we go. And this is what I mean by it tends to be tricky, because the panels, they have to be lined up in the just the right way, or else it would go crazy, kind of like what's going on now. But when you have that part, you're gonna come down here. See, so what's going on? Sometimes, for some odd reason, these do not want to line up, but that's okay. Why are you not wanting to stay? Okay. Now this is something I just now realized. Like right down here, you can actually tab it right into there, which actually holds more efficiently than what I thought. Okay, you pretty much just have to give it a good squeeze. Are we done? Looks like we are. Yep. Okay. So, here is Wheeljack in his vehicle mode. Okay, so here we have him in his vehicle mode, and I am impressed by this guy right here. Considering the fact that they made him into like a sports car, like a Cybertronian sports car, I'm really not necessarily blown away by that, but you know, it amazes me. Not as much as my Optimus Prime figure video, which, by the way, you guys have shown so much support, so thank you for that. The detail on this guy looks really nice. You got the nice cab right in here. You got whoops. What happened here? Okay, there we go. That one wasn't locked in all the way. But anyway, like, it looks like a really nice sports car. I'm just going to put it that way. It rolls really well, so you can actually have him do the spin. But, yeah. This is the vehicle that he transforms into, and this is the one. Let me move this to the side. This is the vehicle that Wheeljack turns into in Rise of the Beast. So yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see what he can do in the movie. Like, we've already seen a clip of him in the movie, as well as a couple of shot scenes in the trailer, as well as the one scene where the Autobots and Maximals meet up first time. So, but I mean, other than that, it's a really good representation of Wheeljack, considering the fact that he never transformed in the Bumblebee movie. But anyway, on to some comparisons. Here we have Sideways. Here we have Crosshairs. Mr. Hot Rod. And his partner in crime, RC. So that way you can see like a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, right? So, there you go. Alrighty, so final thoughts for today's video. I personally recommend Wheeljack quite a bit, just because he is from the original G1 movie, as well as the cartoon series itself from the 80s. This guy right here would be a perfect addition to your collection. Now, I purchased him off of Amazon because I could not find him in any of my stores. So, but I'm pretty sure they're bringing out more figures. But I guess only time will tell. But, yeah, like when I was at the store, I happened to see, and I saw the Wheeljack in his robot mode. Excuse me. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually looks unique. So I'm gonna bring that to the channel here really soon. But it's not gonna be till after Rise of the Beast that comes out later this week. So, but beyond that, my friends, that's about it for today's video. So I want to say thank you for tuning in on today's episode. And this is the Bronco Knight saying, till all are one, I'll catch you guys on the next time.